Hi, welcome to the Abyss Tarot T.A.T. Today's pick a card is going to be, what do your family and friends think of your taste or lack thereof taste in your choice of partners? Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and see, what is it they think? They think you're good at picking partners, or do they think you're bad, or what's going on, right? What do they think of your choices? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the piles. We are going to be using the Two of Cups because, of course, it's, the card of partnerships, right? So we're going to be using four decks, and with the Two of Cups to pick from. Okay, so for pile one, we have this Two of Cups here from this deck. I don't remember the name, so this is pile one's Two of Cups. Pile two is this Two of Cups here. Okay, pile number two. Okay, pile number three, we have this Two of Cups. Pile number three is this Two of Cups. And pile number four is this Two of Cups here. Okay, pile four. Okay, so go ahead, take a look at the piles. If you feel called to pick more than one pile, go right ahead. Timestamps will be down below, and I'll see you at your reading. Bye. Hi, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number one, this Two of Cups here, I did find out the name of the deck. It's called Witchling Academy. Anyways, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, I associated it with Earth. So you could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, okay? And again, we are taking a look at what is it that your friends, family think of your taste or lack thereof taste in choosing partners, okay? Let's take a look at the bottom of your card. I did see already what's on the bottom of the card when I was like setting up, and I was like, whoa, okay? Let me show you. It is the Three of Swords. Look at that Gemini energy. It is a bird here. Look at that poor sweet little bird. It's pinned to the heart with three swords. Okay, so it right away it's like, wow. Okay, painful. So it does say that like your family and friends, and I might throw 20 to close. Wow, it does say that your friends and family think that you normally pick people that break your heart, people that are just not going to be good for you, especially in like long term. So you do pick people that break your heart. But let's go ahead and pull some cards here, okay? Pile one. And this card does remind me somehow of like Harry Potter like type. They're like in witching school. It's called Witchling Academy. So it's kind of like they're these young people that are going to school to learn to become witches. Kind of Harry Potter vibes, right? So I do feel like this is like, it is the Witchling Academy. So I do feel like your family and friends think that you still have like lessons to learn, or you still need to learn to pick better partners, because they feel like there's still so much to learn, right? Because they are in school to learn how to do these things. And I feel like your friends and family feel like you still have so much to learn, you know? And then the Three of Swords in the reverse. It almost feels too like they feel like you keep repeating lessons, or you keep repeating the same situations, but in different people. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get you three cards. Okay. And we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow. Okay. And the Five of Swords in the reverse. So what I'm getting is that, yeah, again, you keep repeating the same cycles. I feel like your taste in partners isn't that great. You keep repeating people that are hurting you, that are going to hurt you. You keep repeating cycles. You get stuck, or you might get stuck, like let's say you were with one person, or you've been with one person for like a lot of years. So it's almost like you're stuck, and don't change things or leave things, because we do have the Five of Swords in the reverse. And the Five of Swords is about, seeing that this person will lie or cheat or be sneaky or whatever, and it's like you're still not doing anything about it. It's almost like turning a blind eye, or not really accepting the situation for what it really is. It's almost like making excuses, or dismissing what this person does or says. And then we do have the Three Swords here. Okay, she's holding two swords, and then we do have the Three Swords here on the floor. These are the Three Swords from the Three of Swords that were with the bird and the heart. So we do have those Three Swords back here again. So again, this is somebody that they feel like you pick people that give you heartache. You pick partners that break your heart, and you're kind of like still there, One more, please. One more. Ooh, okay. Fell right on my lap. And we have the Hangman. Yeah, you don't walk away. The Hangman, Pisces energy. And I did say this in my last video that one thing, you know, Pisces, a water sign, they're very, you know, they love very deeply, right? But one thing I had said in my last video about Pisces is that one thing that gets to me about them, kind of bothers me, is that they are too kind sometimes and give too many chances. They give chance after chance after chance. And that's what I'm seeing here, that it's like your family friends think that the partners you end up picking, you end up giving too many chances. It's like too many red flags, and you still kind of you still kind of just, you know, kind of dismiss them, kind of turn that blind eye, and still give too many chances here instead of walking away. Because the hanged man, he didn't hang himself on that tree. I mean, he wasn't hung on that tree, he hung himself, you know. So he hung himself on the tree, so again, he's only hung by his feet, so his hands are free. He can just like sit up, untie his foot, here, and climb down, basically get himself off the tree, because he is the one who tied himself to the tree. No one tied him to it, he tied himself to learn something, to get a different perspective. So again, it's kind of like, if you've learned your lessons, then you untie yourself from the tree and walk away, and there's a different perspective now, a different understanding. But it seems like they're like, no, you just keep repeating the same thing and you still continue to be tied to the tree. Okay, let's get from this deck here. Okay. So we do have earth, air, and water. We don't have fire yet here. We don't have fire. And maybe they feel like you need the fire. You need the fire lit under you to make changes, you know, to be more quick about like your choices, and staying or still seeing someone, or, you know, the partners you pick, and the red flags that you ignore or avoid. Okay, we have birth here. Venus in the 4th house, Cancer's house. Look at this here. Venus in the 4th house had motherly energy, more water again. Venus. That's very loving. That's a very nurturing energy. Okay, and we have Saturn in the 9th house. That's Sagittarius's house with fulfillment. Okay, Saturn in the 9th house. That is fire. Saturn. Difficulties here. You know, Cancer is like the homemaker. They're the ones that are like very home proud, and they're at home, and they show you their house, and they're very, you know, at home, homebodies, home proud. And then we have Sagittarius here, who's on the go, who is the traveler. They're like that happy wanderer, right? So we have these two very different energies here. One fire, one water. One's at home, wants to be at home, and the other one wants to be out traveling and exploring here. Let me get one more. And we have Mercury in the 5th house, which is Leo's house with drama. Wow. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so your family thinks that you end up picking partners that are drama, you know, that that are very different from you. Again, you might be a homebody, and they might, I can't even talk, a homebody. You might be a homebody, and they might be like the type of person who likes to be out and about, doing all kinds of stuff. And yeah, drama here. Mercury in Leo. Yeah, and they also feel like you pick partners that are very like me, very selfish. People that talk about themselves a lot. People that definitely talk about themselves a lot. Hmm. It's almost like your energy is a little more like behind the curtain, in the background, and this person or these people that you choose are the ones that are like up front on stage, you know, playing the part or whatever, doing the drama scene, right? And you're a little more like in the background, behind the curtain. Okay, let's get from this deck here. Okay, what do your friends and family think of your taste or lack thereof taste in partners? Okay, pile 1. What do we have here for you, pile 1? Party, having fun, clubbing, risking fun with friends. Yeah, exactly. They feel like you pick a person that is on the go, that likes to be out, that, you know, likes to wander off. 25 breaking down to a 7 with party. Hmm. I'm also getting like you pick partners or a partner that is like lazy, that doesn't want to work, and they just kind of want the good times, but not to put in the hard work. Okay, we have 31 breaking down to a 4, and we do have 4 here, fourth house, with gossip, spreading rumors, petty conversations, smearing your image, make you the fool. Wow. Okay, so this, they feel like you probably pick partners or a partner that has gossiped about you, that maybe makes you look bad in front of others, again because they want to make themselves look good. They want to make it about them and their image looking good, and they feel like you have a partner or have picked partners that tries to make you look bad, tries to make you look dumb. Drama. Oh my gosh. And then we do have Mercury here, Mercury in the fifth house with drama. And we got drama again, 21 breaking down to a 3. Creating problems, thirsty for attention. Yeah, you pick those thirsty people. Thirsty for attention, overreacting, and drama queen. Wow. We have 2 drama cards here. Interesting. Wow. Okay. All right. Let me get one of these spiritual love cards and see what else we get. What else do we get? Okay. We have foul. Something fishy is going on. Body odor. Oh my gosh. They probably think one of your partners smells, okay? I don't know if it's a current partner, past partner, but they think this is like somebody that smells. And again, fishy. Oh, and a water element here. We do have Pisces here. So this could have been a Pisces that you were involved with. We do have the fish here. But this could also be something that they felt this somebody that was like sus, like this person got something going on. Like there's something sus about this person. Like they're not really on the up and up. Like there's something here hidden about them. Challenging love. Yeah, yeah, they definitely do feel like you pick partners that are challenging. That again, they're going to break your heart here. Ooh, we got 2. Sagittarius. Oh my gosh. And we did have Sagittarius here with fulfillment. Yeah. Okay, we have Sagittarius, optimistic, ambitious, flirtatious. Okay, optimistic, ambition, and flirtatious. This is like your energy, that Sagittarius energy of wanting fulfillment. And we have revive. Yeah, exactly. Giving too many chances. Giving too many chances. Here's the heart. And then the heartbeat, right? It's still going. So it hasn't flatlined. So again, you give too many chances and you let people revive situations that they're like, you should have just let this person go and not ever answer that phone call again. So they definitely feel like you're too kind-hearted and give too many chances at trying to fix things that you didn't break, you know? Okay, let's see. Alrighty. Yeah, because I also feel here with the gossip and the drama, I feel like in arguments and problems that you've had, this person or these people again make you look like you're in the wrong, or you did something or said something, and it's like they're the victim, they're the woe is me. Okay, we have the house here, 20 breaking down to a 2. The house is being moved, like we see the storage boxes, and again it's kind of like maybe about moving on, right? But they feel like you've had a hard time. 20 breaking down to a 2, it is partnerships to me. So again, you do have a hard time letting go and moving on from partnerships. We do have the house here, which is Cancer energy, and we do have Cancer here, Venus in the 4th house, Cancer's house with birth. Okay, so you might have a child or children with this person that is like, they just feel like your taste in this person was lacking. Okay. 15 breaking down to a 6, that would be Gemini energy in the lovers in tarot, but 6 would be Virgo's house. Okay, so it says memories, so this is like a photo album and it says memories on it. Okay, so again it's like they feel like you keep giving chances to revive things because you feel like you've invested a lot of time or energy with this person, or partners, whatever. They feel like you just keep giving it a go because you're like, well, it's just been so many years, how much, so much time, how do I just throw that away? Yeah, you're definitely about fixing things. I definitely do feel like your family and friends see you as a person that is about like fixing things, fixing the relationship, fixing the problems. But again, they're like, you just given too many chances when the chances weren't deserved. Again, I'm feeling like, again, like with money, there's laziness, not wanting to work, maybe taking money from you, or just like maybe you spending more on them than they've spent on you. Like maybe you've given, like, expensive or a lot of, like, let's say birthday presents or Christmas presents, and they've maybe like given you one Christmas present, or didn't even remember to give you a birthday present, or you know what I mean. It's something like that, where I'm also seeing like they feel like you've not only invested time but also invested money and didn't even get a return on that either. There's been no returns here with these partners or partner, that you know how they feel. Okay. This one wants to come out. 78. Look at that. They're standing on a house of cards, and that house of cards is going to fall again with the house, right? Again with the house, and they are a man and a woman standing at the top of a house of cards. That house of cards is going to fall. Wow. Okay, let me get one of these here. This card wanted to come right out. Let's see what it is. I knew it. I already knew it was going to be this card. Oh my gosh, I knew it. It was going to be the journey card, and it's in the reverse. And the journey, she's leaving. She's crossing that bridge. She's getting to that other side. It is the number 2, the number of partnerships, right? And she's crossing the bridge to get to that other side, but it is in the I knew it was going to be this card. And it's in the reverse. So again, they feel like you have a hard time leaving. You have a hard time leaving the situation. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. What else? And we have Healer of the Ages, 51, breaking down to a 6. Yeah, exactly. You're definitely always giving chances, being very giving, and it's like trying to heal something that you can't because you didn't break it. We have Attachment here in the reverse. And we have 21, breaking down to a 3 with Strategy. Very interesting with the Strategy card. It's like trying to figure out the deception of these people, but still not leaving. So I feel like your family and friends, again, see you as somebody that you kind of know what's going on, but still won't leave. Oh, she's holding a mask here with Attachment. Look, it's in the reverse. But she's holding up a mask. Number 5, changes, choices, and challenges with Attachment. It's in the reverse. It's like you get attached to the false image, to that feeling of like, we can make it work and that type of thing. But again, it's almost like they feel like it's false. You're attached to something that is false. You get attached to falseness. Hmm. I just heard do better. I swear, I just heard do better. So it's like your ancestors and guides are coming through, and I just heard do better. Like yeah, even your family and friends are telling you do better. Angels and demons, as I'm cutting it. Look at that. Angels and demons. Yeah, exactly. You want to see the angel, but it's a demon. Okay. This is my friend Araya's Vibe About It deck. This is the old version. She has the new updated one. I'm going to link her shop in the description if you want to purchase her deck or any of her decks. She has over 22 decks in her shop. I'm also going to link a code here, a coupon code, Abyss Tarot. T.A.T. 5, so that you can get a 5% discount at checkout. Okay, so go ahead and check out this deck and her other decks. Okay, they're so beautiful. So let's go ahead and see. Let me get 3, please. Okay, we got 1. And we have person of non-interest number 60. 60 breaking down to a 6. The Lovers again. Gemini energy. Constant complainer. Isn't satisfied with their life and or others and expect others to change. Even if others do, they are still not satisfied. Yeah, exactly. Yes, this is a person, exactly. They're that constant complainer. And again, they're always like, you're the problem, not me. You're starting the fight, not me. It's like, it's always something here. And there's like an imbalance here. We have the Justice Scales, Libra energy, but like I said, it could be Gemini, it could be an air sign, but there's never any balance here. Okay, we have person of non-interest number 63, breaking down to a 9. Okay, head in the clouds, has an idealistic view of the world or others and of themselves, which may distort the judgment. Yeah, so I'm feeling like this, they feel like this is your energy. And it is that Pisces energy, right? The hanged man here, head in the clouds, an idealistic. It says having an idealistic view of the world and of others and of themselves, which may distort their judgment. Yeah, so they feel like, again, your judgment gets distorted in seeing this person, this partner or partners as the ideal partners, right? And you see like the good and kind of pass over the red flags. So yeah, I definitely do feel like they see you as this energy, and the constant complainer would be the partners that you pick, you know? Okay, and here's one more. Okay, so we have person of non-interest number 52, breaking down to a 7. Long lost puppy comes crawling back. What do we have with that revive, right? Comes crawling back and pretends to act remorseful and regretful in order to be on good terms. Yeah, exactly. And again, they feel like you give too many chances. And like I said, it just, gives me like that Pisces energy where I'm like, oh, you're too forgiving. You just keep giving chance after chance with all these red flags. But anyways, just saying, but yeah, so your family friends think that you're kind of like too good for these people and you give too many chances when there shouldn't be like even one more chance, you know? So, anyways, that's all I have for you. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, for those of you who chose pile number 2, this 2 of Cups here, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so, for this pile, I've associated it with fire. So, you could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, okay? I mean, they look so fire, right? They look like fire element. They're so attractive. And look at her in her red dress, gives me Queen of Wands energy. Very beautiful, very attractive. They're out having a nice time, a nice celebration, looks like. So I do feel like your family and friends think you're somebody very attractive. This is like a beautiful looking couple here. They're so put together, right? So they do see you as being somebody very beautiful. Maybe you also attract good looking partners like yourself, you know? I also want to take a look at the bottom of your deck here and see what card you have so we can kind of get an energy of what they think and feel here. We have the world, okay? We have the world. So I'm getting a few things here. So with the world, it might be like they feel like your partners or your partners, they feel like your taste in them is like things that are just going to end maybe quick. Yeah, like fire, right? Like maybe flings. So maybe they feel like, oh, it's not going to last. Yeah, they're cute and all, but they're not going to last. Like, so maybe they get that feeling. Maybe you dump people fast, right? Maybe you break up with people fast. This is the fixed signs here. We do have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo here. We do have the fixed signs. So um, we know that the fixed signs tend to kind of have a hard time, like leaving situations or moving on because they get comfortable, they get cozied in that energy. So maybe your family and friends think like you pick people that maybe want to attach themselves too much to you and be too like with you all the time, right? And you're just kind of like, you get kind of maybe over it, you know? So either they think that you just get partners that are like flings, or you get partners that you just kind of like get tired of and it doesn't last. But here with the world, it's almost like they feel like you don't pick lasting partnerships. Let's see. What do they think of your taste or lack thereof in partners, okay? Of the people that you choose. His eyes, I'm just focusing on his eyes, and his eyebrows are so thick, and I could almost like see in my mind's eye his eyebrows going up and down, giving her that look like with the eyebrows when they go up and down, kind of like that cute flirty look. So I kind of feel like him doing that intensely to her. So I feel like your family and friends think that you pick partners that just like focus a lot on you, put their eyes on you, and again, just maybe want to be around you all the time, almost like you draw them in, like you captivate them. But then maybe you're like, I'm not that into you. Give me a 3, please. Okay. Wow, they don't want to come out. Okay. Just like these partners don't seem to want to leave. And we have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. Scorpio, okay? Also could be Pisces, Cancer. And look how she's sitting there crying with that 1 cup on the table. She's sitting there crying. It is in the reverse. So again, I do feel like you might break people's hearts. Maybe they feel like you break people's hearts, or you could be in the other way, right? You could take it as the other way, since this is just a general reading. That maybe you get your heart broken, right? That maybe people like it doesn't last long, and you get your heart broken. But I am kind of getting the feeling like you're a little more, But again, take the energy as it resonates. And even if you do get your heart broken because it's in the reverse, I feel like you do tend to move on kind of quick. So maybe even if it doesn't last and they're the ones that broke up with you and you do get your heart broken, it almost seems like you tend to mend pretty quick. That heart mends pretty fast, is what I'm also getting with the card being in the reverse, because when it's in the upright, we are grieving, we are sad, we are depressed, we are in our feels, right? But in the reverse, it's like we heal from it, we move on, we get back into things again, right? So I do feel like they think that if you feel heartbroken, you do kind of get back on that horse again, right? We do have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So more water here, definitely a lot of water element, but they are both in the reverse. The Queen of Cups in the reverse, she's very kind of an emotional, very, emotionally distant, right? So I'm feeling like this could be your energy or their energy. We'll pull some more cards to see. But again, this is somebody that maybe you don't emotionally attach to. Maybe because I am, like I said, I see them as both being attractive. So it's almost like you see them as like, oh, they're just a pretty face, or they're good looking, right? But then again, there's like not more depth to that than looks. And maybe they also see you as that, see you as like good looking, your eye candy, your arm candy, that type of thing. But then there won't be more to it. Okay, this one. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. We have the fixed signs here, the way we did in the world. We also have the sun and the moon. We have water and fire. We do have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo here on this card. They're on the car. They're like at a carnival, and this is like the Ferris wheel, or what is this called? Not the Ferris wheel. Yeah, it is, right? A Ferris wheel. And see how it's kind of like going, and it has all the people, and it has like couples in it. And again, we have the sun and the moon here. So I do feel like you're able to kind of move towards positive things even if you do get your heart broken. Again, it's almost like you step back, you're able to like bounce back up. There's this man tipping his hat to this woman. So again, I feel like your family and friends think you draw in a lot of people. Like you definitely draw in people that you want to talk to you, want to approach you. So I definitely do get that. Like there's a lot of people. There might be a line, right? There might be a line of people saying, okay, okay, like when is it my turn? When do I get to talk to Pile too? And on the bottom we have the cover card, but I like to turn it into the happy squirrel card, which kind of like sometimes I call it like the happy witch squirrel or whatever, but it's in the reverse, so there's a lot of unknowing here. Yeah, it's almost like your family and friends feel like they never know who you're gonna get, because I feel like there's a lot of like suitors, I guess you want to say, a lot of people that have like approached you and wanted to be with you. Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and get this stuck here, I guess. Okay. Oh, that was quick. Okay, these cards are coming out quick here. Okay, we have 21, 31, breaking out to a 4 with gossip. Pile 1 also had this card. Spreading rumors, petty conversations, smearing your image, making you a fool. Oh, okay. Hmm. Yeah, it's underneath the Five of Cups, so I do feel like maybe when you break this person's heart, then they want to talk smack about you. Then they want to say negative things about you. But it's coming from a place of hurt, you know? They're coming from a place like, you hurt me, well, now I'm going to get you back, or now I'm going to hurt you by saying these, dumb things about you or whatever, you know? I'm feeling something with eyes here. Again, his eyes. So you do have like a partner, or you've had partners that just put a lot of focus on you. Like the eyes I'm just getting are on you. Okay, we have 36 breaking down to a 9 with emotions. Okay. So again, the emotions, like waves in and out, crashing, unpredictable. Wow. Like waves crashing in and out, unpredictable. Underneath the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so I do feel like, again, like your family and friends think that maybe you get people that are like too into their emotions, that maybe almost like, okay, I'm getting kind of like a water sign and a fire sign being together. You know what I mean? And the water sign will be like, I love you and let's get married and that type of thing. And the fire sign's like, okay, that's cool, but I think I gotta go. So I'm getting that kind of vibe here. Like you might be the fire and they might be the water, right? Because like I said, she kind of reminds me of the Queen of Wands, very fiery with this beautiful red dress, and him with his eyes so intensely locked on her. He gives me like water sign energy. Oh, okay, I'll take it then. Obsession. Oh my gosh, you can't make this shit up. Obsession with 64, breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1. Underneath the Wheel of Fortune, which is 10, also breaks down to the 1. Wow. Holding on, clinging, can't let go, and anxiety. So this is, again, we're going on. They think of like your partners here. How the kind of partners you pick. You pick people that are like so in their emotions that they get obsessed with you. Like I said, I feel like his eyes are so locked on her, and I feel like they feel like you pick partners that just kind of like want to be with you all the time, obsess over you. And look at that. Here we go. Wow. Okay. All right, let me get one of these. Let me get 3 of these here. 3 for pile 2, please. Okay. And we have Saturn in the 12th house, which is Pisces' house with loss. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And we have a crow here. We have a crow kind of feasting on the last bits of this carcass here. Pisces. Saturn in the 12th house with loss. So yeah. Yeah, and it's underneath the 5 of Cups in the reverse, underneath the gossip here. So you definitely do get partners that feel it. Like they really do kind of grieve the end of the relationship with you. And again, they might be so hurt that they gossip about you, or might even go to your family and friends and say like, shit about you. But again, it's like they know that this person is just coming from a place of loss and pain here with this crow. Wow. Saturn in the 12th house. You also I'm also hearing that they feel like you end up picking partners that have a lot of baggage. So maybe a lot of emotional baggage, right? A lot of emotional wounds here, because all these cups here in the reverse, and with loss here, I do feel like they feel like you pick people that maybe come with a lot of baggage, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt that they bring in, and then you're kind of like, whoa, 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 I'm not really trying to do all this, and then you just go on about your way. But these are people that kind of cling in your energy. Hmm. I'm definitely getting water and fire here. I'm just definitely feeling like water, fire, water, fire, water, fire. Doesn't mean you have to be one of those signs, or your partners would be, those signs, but maybe, right? The cards don't want to come out. Okay, I'm going to pull them out then. They don't want to come out this one. And we have the Sun in the 7th house, which is Libra's house with harmony. Underneath the Queen of Cups in the reverse and emotions. Yeah, trying to have a balance of harmony. You definitely do try to have that balance of harmony, of just kind of, also Libra. It's so funny because 7th house, Libra's house. It's so funny because they say that like Libra doesn't kind of like devote themselves to you the way you expect them to in a partnership. It's more they're like, I've known this person, I know my friends like 10 years, and I've only known you 8 years. So it's almost like they give more loyalty to the friends, because they do it more of a like, well, I've known this person 20 years and I've known you 18 years. So they do it like that, right? And that is something that I've noticed. So that they do it like that. So then people are kind of like, well, what the hell? But I'm your partner, blah, blah, blah. And Libras are like, yeah, but I want to, give the love and the amount of time to everybody equally. So they kind of do it. I don't know. It's weird the way I've seen them do it, but it's funny because a lot of people do have like that complaint about Libra, that they're just kind of, they try to kind of spread it, like give that balance of love and equality to like everybody gets it, instead of like the partner getting it. So again, you might have had a partner that's like been so focused on you, and partners that are just you, and they want that back, and you're like, but I'm gonna give love, time, and attention to everybody here, even my dog, my cat, my friends, my family, my parents, my siblings, everybody, right? But they want like just you, right? So I went on too long with that, right? And it probably didn't even make sense. So sorry. Okay, so we have Saturn in the 4th house, which is Cancer's house with charity. Look at that, charity. Oh my god. I'm just hearing that your family and friends think that you pick people that are like charity to you, like you want to like be nice. Again, it's kind of like the Libra vibes again. It's like you just want to be nice and give them their time and attention, but then like you move on. So it's almost like your family and friends see you as picking partners that are like charity to you. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Hmm. What else do we have for pile 2, please? Oh, and look at that. We have like a rotten apple. 73 breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1. And it's funny because we have the apple here, and we have an apple here too, hanging from the tree, and there's two worms sticking out of the apple. And I was focusing on this apple here, and then we got the apple card coming out. Very interesting. And again, I feel like the partners you pick look at you like you are the apple of their eye. You are the apple of their eye, and then you're looking at them like, well, here's the apple I picked for you. That's not. So yeah, that apple, right? Hmm. Yeah, and again, the apples are like about health, right? Like an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So I'm getting also like it's almost unhealthy. It's almost, yeah, that apple's definitely unhealthy, and this one with worms in it. I definitely feel like again they feel like you pick partners that are unhealthy, that have a lot of baggage, that come with a lot of baggage, and like these obsessiveness for you. Okay, we have 31 breaking down to a 4. Ooh, with money, he has money behind his back. He's hiding it from her. He is hiding the money from her, and she's holding up her glasses because she's like trying to see. She's trying to see what he has. She's like, let me look at you. And this could be your energy where you're trying to see the person, like, let me look at you. Let me take a good look at you. Are you worth any more time? And the person is hiding, right? They're hiding, their money. They're hiding their baggage, whatever it is. They're hiding behind them. They're bringing it. They're hiding it behind their back, but they're still bringing it with them. And you're looking at them because she's holding up her glasses, like, let me take a good look at you. Again, you're like, let me see. Give me a good spin. Are you worth more time? Okay, let's see. 31 breaking down to a 4. And we do have 4 here again. Saturn in the 4th house with charity and money. Yeah, like you really don't try to invest more time and energy into people if you see it's like not worth it or not working out, or you're not vibing with them, or there could be red flags, right? Like pile 1, they pick partners that are full of red flags, and they just still kind of they still kind of date the person, and you're somebody that you're like, if I see one red flag, I'm out. So yeah. Okay, we have 27 breaking down to a 9, 9 the number of completion. We have this muscle man here, and he has a black eye, and he has like bandages on his face, so he's obviously been in a fight. Okay, he's obviously been in a fight. He definitely put those muscles to use, right? So he's holding his arms are crossed like in a protective energy. So I also get like you pick partners that are very protective over you, very protective over your energy, and they will fight for you is to what I'm getting, because again, you get like these obsessive people. You get like these obsessive people like, what did you say about my partner? And they will definitely fight. You definitely will pick partners that will fight for you. Okay, let's get from the spiritual love. Let's see what we have here. Pile 2. What do your friends and family think of your taste or lack thereof in partners? What do they think of your taste in partners? Okay. We have, no matter what I do, all I think about is you. You get these obsessive ass people. No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, I'm crazy over you. Kelly Rowland. Okay. Wow, you definitely do get these obsessive people, and even after they move on, because the 5 of Cups in the reverse is somebody moving on, and even after they're moving on, they probably still come looking for you, or you've had this one person, this one ex-partner that still looks for you, even though they might be like married with children or be committed with somebody else, they still come looking for you, or they're obsessed over you, Wow. And we do have Kelly Rowland here. So somebody's name could be Kelly or Rowland. Okay, after winter must come spring, change, it comes eventually. Lauren Hill. After winter must come spring, change, it comes eventually. Lauren Hill. Somebody's name, maybe Lauren. I love me some Lauren Hill. But again, it's kind of like the change. I do feel like you are somebody that goes with the change. You do go from the winter to the spring, but you definitely get the partners that can't do that. It's not easy for them. You're definitely able to move on with this wheel of fortune here, because like I said, here's this man approaching this woman, tipping his hat to her, trying to talk to her. So again, I feel like you have people that um want to talk to you, want to go out with you, like, and even if you get your heart broken, you are able to kind of bounce back from it, as to where these partners can't do that. Oh, okay. So we have Mercury here. It's in the reverse. It says mishaps, miscommunication, and misunderstandings. Wow, that's a lot of cards. um Rearranging life for you. Oh my gosh, yeah. You have people that will rearrange their life for you. And like I said, they might even leave their person to come be with you. And we have keeping up the appearances. When your relationship is fake as hell, but you're trying to hold it together for social media. Look at that. I also feel like this could be like an ex partner who, again, the relationship, it's like they would leave it for you and they are watching you. Their eyes are locked on you on your social media. So maybe you might even have, like friends or family, like say, like, damn, you got you a stalker. Like this person, it's been how many years that you broke up with them and they still can't let go? Okay. What else do we have? Pile 2. And we have 38 here with 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. It was in the reverse, but this is the heart chakra, color green. Raphael, he is the like the you could say the doctor, right? He's the doctor of the archangels. So you definitely do again pick people. It's in the reverse, right? You definitely do kind of tend to pick people that need healing, that have a lot of baggage with them. Hmm. We have patience in the reverse. 16 breaking down to a 7. Yeah, your patience wears thin with this ex partner or these people, whatever your patience does wear thin, because I had heard right now when I was shuffling before this card came out, I heard I have to move on with my own life. It's that Papa Roach song. So again, it's kind of like you telling people like, I can't be here to fix you. I can't work on you. You have to do that, and I have to do my thing and heal myself, work on myself. Oh, excuse me, and do my thing over here. You know, I have to move on with my own life. So that's what I'm hearing here. And here with patience, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Wow. 1 second, please. Okay, sorry about that. It was like the coffee just started. Like, whoa. Okay. We have 42 breaking down to a 6. Woman holding a coin in the reverse. Okay, so this is money. Um, oh my gosh, there it goes again. What's their coffee again? It is in the reverse. So maybe I'm getting like your family and friends think that you maybe pick people that like aren't up to the standards that you should have, right? Like you should pick better people, maybe with like better jobs, more money, things like that. And again, there's no balance here. I see like your friends and family saying like you date people that like aren't that good for you. You know, like they're not, because we do have charity here. We do have charity here, and woman holding a coin in the reverse. It's almost kind of like they feel like you pick people that are like, you know, as like your friends and family see it as like, that are like beneath you, you know, people that should um have a higher like status or hold you in a higher status. Maybe they would just hold you in a higher status, but they don't have anything else to bring but their baggage, right? Okay, we have 53 breaking down to an 8, magician and the mirror. Hmm. Again, I feel like these people are people that need healing, like people that need, they're looking at you in a higher status. Again, it gives me like Sagittarius energy. We know that Sagittarius is like that spiritual leader. They're kind of like the preacher of the congregation, like that type energy. And that's what I'm kind of getting. Like these partners end up seeing you kind of like in that elevated status, like you're my preacher, you're my, you know, my mentor, my whatever. And they're kind of, you know, they have you up in the pulpit and they're more like down here. So that's kind of like what your friends and family think of like the people that you pick, you know, that they're more like down here and they have you like up here in the pulpit. All right, let's go ahead and get some cards. This is my friend Raya's from Vibe About a Deck. I'm going to link her shop in the description. Check out her deck, all her decks. She has over like 22 decks. They're really beautiful. I'm also going to link my coupon here somewhere. It's Abyss Tarot, T.A.T. 5, so that if you do purchase any of her decks, you can get a 5% discount at checkout. Okay, so go ahead and use the coupon code. Get that discount. All right, so let's get some cards. Let's get 3, please. This is the old deck, the old version I have. The new updated version is so, like, it's so pretty. So go ahead and get the new one. Check out her decks, okay? Okay, too many cards, but let's see. Okay, we have person of non-interest, number, oh, it's a lot of cards, number 47. time traveler, comes back into people's lives unexpectedly to cause harm, create conflict, or test others' strength. Very interesting because we do have the guy with the strength here. So again, after this person feels like they've been beat by you or defeated or thrown to the curb, then they come back and start conflict. Like I said, even after their pain and heartache, they might come to your friends and family and gossip about you. But again, it's like your friends and family already know that this person or these people are coming from a place of like pain and loss, and that's why they do it. So they know why they do that. Okay, we have person of non-interest, number 23, breaking down to a 5. Unlock the doors. Comes back to people's lives. Again, coming, oh my gosh, same. Comes back into people's lives unexpectedly. And then this one comes back into people's lives when they are about to heal and move on. Look at that. And the door is open. It says unlock doors. So, yeah, so this person or these people, again, might think that they can come back and get chances and chances. And you're like, no, sorry, one red flag and I'm out. Like, I don't do all these, chances. We have person of non-interest, number 24, breaking down to a 6. Masking problems. Pretends their problems do not exist or fakes the perfect life. So yeah, again, this is somebody that comes with baggage, or these are, partners that come with baggage. And again, once you see a red flag, once you see the mask start to slip, you're done. And they don't like that. They don't expect for you to like walk away or leave them so quickly. They really do want more chances, right? They want more chances, but that's not what you're about. Where is the Oh yeah, so then this one too, I feel like how he's hiding the money here. I feel like they feel like you pick people that are like beneath you, that are broke, or maybe pretend to be broke. Maybe they just hide their money, right? Maybe they're just cheap. Okay, person of non-interest, number 42, breaking down to a 6. We have a lot of sixes here. A big brother is watching you, keeps tabs on others' whereabouts due to their suspicious and insecure behavior. Exactly, like I said, this is somebody very obsessive. With this obsession here, this is somebody that gets very obsessive over you, and they just watch you. They lock their eyes on you, even if they're doing whatever they're doing in their life, like they have another relationship. They're still watching you. They're still obsessed with you. They might even still watch like your social media. Toxic. Person of non-interest, number 19, breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1. String along Stan. We have string along Stan here, which reminds me of Stan from the Golden Girls, Dorothy's ex-husband. Oh my gosh. And she divorced him in the show, right? Because he was like cheating with all kinds of other women. And he was still always trying to come back, though. He was always trying to come back to Dorothy. He'd always thought Dorothy was going to take him back, and she was like, no, like, I'm done with you. Okay, so we have string along Stan. Plays mental mind games to make others feel as if there is a future, but gets off on others' codependency. Hmm. So this could also be somebody that likes for people to be codependent. Somebody that likes people to be codependent on them. And again, I feel like that's just not you, though. The unchosen one, a person of non-interest, number 70, becomes upset when others decide to choose another over them. And she's holding a heart here. She's holding out a heart, like offering the heart. And, again, the unchosen one becomes upset when others decide to choose another over them. Yeah, this is definitely somebody that isn't like, I'm not ready to leave, or I can't walk away. Like, how could you walk away? So that type of energy. So again, I do feel like your family and friends think that your choice is a choice of like people that are like too clingy on you, and it's like you deserve better. You deserve somebody more like elevated. Instead of you kind of like picking people that you're having to pick up, because that's what I'm kind of getting to. I feel like they feel you pick people that you have to like pick up off the ground or like lift them up, when they should already be people that are lifted and are lifting you up. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. Interesting. Okay, well, that's all I have for you. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, for those of you who chose pile number 2, this 2 of Cups here, I would like to associate the piles with an element, and the element I've associated this pile with is air. So you could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom of the deck to kind of get an overall energy too of what is it that family and friends think of your taste and partners. Oh wow, look what we have. We have the Lovers. Okay, Gemini energy. And she's in the middle here, and we have these two. Let me see. It's almost like they're kind of getting married. Maybe, I don't know. I'm like, it looks kind of like I don't know, they're getting married. But so the Lovers here, Gemini energy. So definitely, you might pick. They might feel like you pick partners, or a partner that is like loving. Like you might pick loving relationships, like connections that are real, that are true, and that are like reciprocated, that are equal. I like that. Hmm, I like that. It's like a matching of energies. So they feel like your taste is like you match energies with the partners you pick. Oh, we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Oh, look at very pretty. She's got those long boots on, dressed black and white. Very pretty image. It's in the reverse though, so I feel like they feel you pick partners that complete you and or a partner, right? It depends. And it's almost like without them there's this dissatisfaction. So it's almost like you are complete when you have a partner or these partners. It's like something completes you. Hmm. Let me see what else we get. Oh, we got the Magician here. More Gemini energy here. Yeah, they feel like you're good at like getting what you want at, and again it's not like in a selfish way like I get what I want. No, it's like truly what you desire in your heart, you're able to manifest it, you're able to accomplish that, you're able to receive that. But again, you put the work into. So again, it's like they feel like you pick a partner or partners that reciprocate what you give, what you put out there, what your intention is. They will have those same intentions towards you. Like really good. It's almost like they feel like you pick really good matches. And if you don't, then this is in your pile, okay? But this is somebody whose family and friends think that they pick like a good partner or a good match for them. Excuse me. Oh, I don't know why I started coughing. Give me 1 second, please. Okay, hi, sorry about that. I was coughing. But I did pull this card right now, and it's so interesting. It's the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. But before I even pulled the card, as I was shuffling when I stopped coughing, I was thinking they also feel like you've picked a partner or partners that like complete you, but at the same time, in that completeness, there's something missing. And I was thinking almost like you and your partner or your partners can't have children, or there's like something else that you guys really want and desire, and there's something there missing. So it's almost like wanting to have a baby to complete you, because you kind of complete each other, but it's almost like there's no child there. So it's almost something like you'd want a child to complete you, or something, right? That's kind of missing. And then that's when the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse popped out and trip out because it's in the reverse. And look what she's holding, a baby, and it's in the reverse. So again, it's what I was thinking. Like there's something here missing. It could be a baby. So it's almost like your family and friends think, oh, you're the perfect couple, but you'd be even like the perfect parents, or there's something missing or something, right? But it could be a child. Like maybe you don't want kids with your partner, or you can't have kids, and people are like, you guys are perfect for each other. So this is like the thing that is missing, or there is something. If it's not a child, if you do have children, there's something still there. Like they see it as something missing, right? There's something there. Hmm. Very interesting with this card. Wow. Okay, so let's get spiritual love. Let's get some of these from the spiritual love oracle. Hmm. Chasing. Hmm. Okay, let me get three, please. Three for pile three, please. Nosy. Excessively curious about your and their business and stalking you. So they feel like maybe you have partners that are nosy and they want to know everything, everything about you, everything you're doing. But people that are too excessively curious, it says, so they're just too nosy, stalking your business. But I'm also getting the feeling here, especially with this card, I get the image. It's almost like because there's balance here in this partnership or partnerships, whatever. I feel like there's balance. So it's almost like when you've been like, I don't want to talk right now. And then the person actually, I feel like they do kind of back off and they're like, okay, well, I'll be here when you're ready to talk. So I feel like, again, there's a balance here of like, okay, well, we can talk later if you want to talk now, or that type of thing. But family and friends also might see that this person might be too nosy. I don't know. Or maybe family and friends could be the ones that are too nosy in your relationship. They could be the ones sticking their nose in it too much and trying to see what is up with you guys. What's going on here. And like I said, if this isn't a partner now, this could be partners from the past. This is just kind of like they think, what is your taste in partners? Like, are you got good taste, you got bad taste? Okay, we have spades here, the ace of spades. Mind, thought, and decision making are currently being highlighted. It's that air element, and it's, the card of new beginnings, right? The ace of spades is new beginnings. Mind, thought, and again, it's air element, and decision making are currently being highlighted. I also feel like your family and friends could be the nosy ones that are kind of like trying to see what your decision is, or what kind of course, of action you're taking right now. Because again, I do feel like there's something missing, even though the connection, the partnership might be good, or if this is a past one, whatever. Even if it was good, they see it as there's like something isn't complete, or there's something off here. So there's something, it says, there's a decision here being highlighted. So it's like they're interested in like what's the next step, or what's, where are we taking this, where are you taking this. This magician here, Gemini energy, he is holding a sword here, and then here with the spades we have a sword here too, so communication. Also, family and friends might feel like you tell them too much about your relationship too, is what I'm kind of getting. Like they're nosy as hell, but I also feel like they feel like you maybe tell them too much tea. Like maybe there's too much here, and that's why they try to almost uncover everything. Like they try to look under the rug, and they're like trying to get every little detail and aspect of these partnerships. Okay. Yeah, I'm broken but open. I'm hopeful to love again. Veto. Yeah, I'm broken but open. Hopeful to love again. Yeah, so this could be the way they see like you picking partnerships as like you get your heart broken, but you're still hopeful, you're still open to love, and you're not somebody that closes yourself off. So again, you're somebody definitely able to give and to receive. Okay, we have pushing your buttons. They love to get a reaction out of you. Oh, interesting. Maybe they see you as somebody that also picks people that like to push your buttons, get you to react, right? Family and friends might be like, doesn't that person get on your nerves? Like, don't they bother you, or don't they annoy you because they talk so much, or blah blah blah. Again, I feel like they try to uncover every detail of your partnerships. Almost like looking at your partnership or partnerships and saying this is too good, like where's the flaws in here? Because again, I feel like they see you as being complete, but at the same time a feeling of something is missing, something is lacking. I don't know. We have Aquarius, and it's in the reverse. Let's read the reversal meaning. Loner, impulsive, unpredictable. I'm a loner, Dottie. Pee Wee Herman. Um, Unpredictable. Yeah, and it's Aquarius, and it does give me air vibes here. Definitely a lot of air vibes here, especially with the spades and the magician here. Definitely get a lot of air element. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, I'm broken, but I'm hopeful to love again with the loner here. Yeah, exactly. It's like you don't let yourself get closed off when you don't have a partnership. You're like, hey, I'm open to talk to people, to meet people, whatever. Like you're open to it. Hmm. Okay, let me get some more cards here. I'll get from this deck. I don't want to take too long because we know that I do. I'd be taking forever. Okay, let's get three, please. Oh, okay. We have 13 breaking down to a 4 with denial, contradicting, refusal, dismissal, not facing reality. Look at that. So, again, I feel like because people are so nosy, they feel like, oh, you're just in denial about it. Oh, you're just in denial about the relationship. It's not working out and you're in denial about it. So, I do feel like they see almost like they're trying to find fault in it from being so nosy. And they might say that you're in denial about things. Her mouth is stitched up, but I do feel like they're so nosy and they feel like you say too much tea, but at the same time they feel like you're not saying, I guess, what they want to hear. Like you're in denial. They feel like you're in denial. Hmm. Okay. We have 52 breaking down to 7 with union. Look at that. Reconciliation, coming back, making it work, second chance. Hmm. They might feel like you also don't want to give second chances. Like when it's over, and you're not about to like go back into the past again. It's almost like with this Aquarius loner here. It's like I'm a loner, Dottie, and it definitely does give that like moving on, moving forward type of energy, especially with this card. Yeah, I'm broken, but open, and I'm hopeful to love again. So again, it's like they see you as somebody that is like, well, I'm done. I'm just gonna move on. Ooh, got two. We got pain, 50, breaking down to a 5, changes, choices, and challenges. Guarded, apprehensive, putting the wall, excruciating pain. We have obsession, 64, breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1. Holding on, clinging, can't let go, and anxiety. And these two came out together, pain and obsession. So you might have a partner, an ex partner, that is in pain or obsessive over you, and they're like, oh my gosh, this is the person that you picked that can't seem to let go. They're in denial and they're too nosy that you moved on, or that you found another partner, or that you picked someone else, or maybe you're just being alone for now, right? With the loner card, it's like I'm good, like I'm just being on my own, I'm like moving on. Doesn't mean that I have to move on with someone else, I'm just moving on, like whatever. And so you might have somebody that is um, obsessing. This obsession card also came out in pile two. Oops, let's see. Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness. And we have 52 breaking down to a 7 with the goddess of the moon. Look at that. Cancer, water, energy. 52 breaking down to 7, goddess of the moon. I get a very, kind of like an energy that's very flowing in this reading. It's very flowing. So it's almost like you could also date people of the same sex and of the opposite sex. So it's kind of maybe like you like both. And it almost seems like family and friends kind of look at you like, make up your mind, pick one, pick one. And you're like, why? You're like, why should I like both. And again, because I'm getting like that energy of like that's flowing. So I'm also kind of getting that maybe some people are like bothered, kind of, that, you know what I mean, that you could kind of go both ways, is what I'm getting to here with this goddess of the moon. And I'm just getting an energy that just kind of flows, like you kind of, if there's somebody that you connect with, and you're able to reciprocate that, like you vibe with it. It almost seems like it doesn't matter to you if it's a male or female. Like you vibe, you connect. And that's what I'm kind of getting here with these two cards. These are both females, I think. I'm not sure. I'm like, well, I'm not sure about this one. This one's a female. I'm not sure about this one. But it's that vibe, that energy. It's like, look, you vibe, you connect. It doesn't matter. We have adjacent possibilities. Yeah, exactly. 24 breaking down to a 6, what I was just talking about. There's possibilities. Like the possibilities are endless for you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Adjacent possibilities. There's like all these open doors. There's an open window. There's just, look, there's opportunities. And it doesn't really matter which one you choose. When the vibe is there for you. 24 breaking down to a 6 in tarot. It is Gemini. It is the lover's energy. And you did have the lovers, right, on the bottom of your deck. That was the energy for you. It was the lovers. Yeah, definitely. Okay, we have the thinking man, 46, breaking down to a 10, breaking down to a 1. The thinking man. Okay, so you probably also pick partners that are smart, is what I'm getting here. That they're very like, maybe people that have like studied a lot, that have gone to like college, and all these things that they've learned, that they've studied. Like you've probably picked a partner or partners. They're very intelligent people. He's holding a crystal here in his hand. It looks like it might be clear quartz or rainbow quartz, looks like. I'm not sure. But yeah, definitely somebody very intelligent, or people that are very intelligent. He has two feathers in his hat, not one, but two. So yeah, this is definitely somebody very intelligent. He likes to discover, he likes to study. um, and this could also be your energy, somebody that's very curious and learning and amplifying, your discoveries, your interests, your knowledge. You want to amplify it here with this crystal that he's holding in his hand. It's to amplify the energy. So Yeah, and also it makes me think of like the two feathers again, liking the two sexes. And I mean, it doesn't mean that you do. If this doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate, right? But I'm getting like there's this duality here with you. Hmm. Okay. All right, let's get some cards. Let me get three, please. This one wants to come out. 32 breaking down to a 5 with the snake. Wow, and the snake is wrapped in a belt. Look at that. It's wrapped, has a belt wrapped around it. Changes, choices, and challenges. Very difficult. Having to tighten that belt, too. I also feel like they feel like maybe you've picked a partner previously or partners that have put you in difficult situations, like maybe financial difficulties. Like they broke you, but didn't just break you emotionally or break your heart, but they like broke you financially too, is what I'm getting. Oh, okay. We have 23 breaking down to a 5. Wow. And we have 32 was the first card, the snake. 32 and 23, these two are mirroring each other. And it's the time here with the, gosh, the hourglass. I'm like, what is this called? And then we have a clock here with a snail. It's a snail clock. So it's like time's going by really, really slowly. Things are going by really, really slowly here at a snail's pace of progression. And then we have number 5 here. Oh my gosh. So 32 breaks down to a 5. 23 breaks down to a 5. And then we got 5. Her looking into the mirror. I'm also getting that you I'm also getting because time is going by really slowly. I'm also getting like that you don't look your age, that you might look a lot younger or than your partners, or your partners might not look like they age too. Is what I'm getting because we are kind of taking a look at your partners. So there might be like where you and your partners look like there's an age difference. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Where you and your partners might look like there is an age difference, even though there probably isn't, but it just appears to be that way. So you might appear to look a lot younger, or they might appear to look a lot younger. Okay, let's get 3 of these. Let's get 3, please. Okay, this one wants to come out. Okay, so we have Mars in the second house, which is Taurus's house with defense. Look at that. It's like they're going into battle. I think there's a snake here too on his back. There's a big snake behind him here. Very interesting, and I'm putting it underneath the snake. You might have had people that have been snakes too. They feel like you might have dated a person or people that have been like snakes and done things behind your back, because we do have a snake behind his back here. And we do have the snake here. So you could have okay, this is what I'm also getting. I feel like they feel like you could have had a partner or partners that like scam you or take money from you, and basically like drain you or drain your account too, is what I'm getting. And defense here, it's almost like you've had to defend yourself or kind of put up boundaries with this partner or partners, put up boundaries and be like, wait, you can't just grab my card and go to the bank whenever you feel like it. Oh, okay. Okay, we have the moon in the 10th house, which is Capricorn's house, with practicality. Yeah, exactly. Work hard, get your money. Here we do have these two, I think they're ox, I'm not sure. And they're like, they're kind of helping, oh, what is this called when they're like plowing, I think, or so they can plant the seeds. Exactly. And then we have the sun in the 9th house, which is Sagittarius's house, with enthusiasm. The sun in the 9th house, Sagittarius's house, with enthusiasm. And then I see the thinking man here. Yeah, so you're somebody that definitely, um, You like to connect with people, you like to meet new people. Again, I feel like you're somebody that flows with like the energies. You flow with them, you connect with them, you vibe with them. And if you do, then you like them, you kind of like go for it, you move forward to plant these seeds, you know. Practicality. Moon in the 10th house, Capricorn. Hmm. Okay, I know I've been going on kind of long. Let me go ahead and get 3 cards from this deck. This is my friend Raya's deck from Vibe About It. I'm going to link her shop in the description. Check out her shop. She has like over 22 decks. She's a beautiful deck creator. Like her decks are so beautiful. Also, I'm going to link a coupon here. I have a coupon code. It's Abyss Tarot T.A.T. It's going to be here somewhere. Go ahead and use that coupon code if you purchase any of her decks. That way you can get that 5% discount at checkout. Okay, so go ahead and check out her shop. Okay, and that card flew right out. Okay, I'll take it right now. And now one more, please. One more. Okay, there it is. All right. Person of non-interest, number 42. Breaks down to 6. Big Brother is watching you. This card also came out in pile 2. Big Brother is watching you. Keeps tabs on others' whereabouts due to their suspicious and insecure behavior. So they also feel like you might pick partners that are very um nosy, right? We do have nosy here, so maybe you pick partners that are very nosy, that are like into spying on you, and this could even be an ex-partner that is all up in your business, all up in your Kool-Aid, trying to see if you're dating someone else, if you're happy, what are you doing with your life? Okay, we have person of non-interest, number 16, breaking down to a 7. Destination addiction. Always on the next best thing and neglects what is right in front of them. Oh, so they feel like you pick partners that are just like on to the next, on to the next. And we did have Sagittarius here, right? Where is it? Yeah, we do have Sagittarius here with enthusiasm. But they could also feel like this is your energy too, because again, it's kind of like you don't stick around like to give second chances. And because you realize that time is precious and time is passing by, and you're like, I'm not trying to waste time. Okay, we have primal fear. Person of non-interest, number 67. They use fear as a way to control or intimidate people in their lives, but it may be an act and they may not follow through on their threats. Okay, so you might have had people that have, threatened, like, if you leave me, I'm going to do something to myself, or I'm going to do something to you, and you're like, I know they're just being full of it. They're just being full of it. They're not going to act on it. So you also might have had people that have been toxic, that that you didn't reciprocate the connection with, and they became obsessive and toxic here, especially with the nosy. I feel like they wanted to be all up in your business even after you moved on. And again, like I said, even if you've been on this like I'm a loner dotty type of energy, they still are like, oh yeah, let me see who you're with, or let me see who you're talking to, or let me see if you're connecting with blah blah blah. Yeah, you could have had a partner that is very like obsessive and suspicious of everything you did. And they're like, oh yeah, this one's a winner. Okay, all right. Well, that's all I have for you, pile 3. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. So for those of you who chose pile number 4, this 2 of Cups here, I always like to associate the piles with an element. And so for this pile, I've associated it with water. So you could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Okay, I'm getting very Pisces vibes here. But let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom of the card. I want to kind of get an overall energy of what they think of like the partners that you choose. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So they feel like you end up picking people that are very stable, people that you can like build with. There's all these like stones back here. What are they called? I forget what they're called, but there's all these stones back here. So again, it's like building. So they feel like you end up picking the type of partners that are stable, that are people that you can build with. But let's go ahead and see what else. Let's see what we get. I I'm trying to kind of get like an energy of what they think of like your taste in partners, but I'm almost feeling like it's only one partner here. Almost like it's only one partner that they connect that energy with, of your like your taste in partners. It's like one partner. So maybe you've had like one partner or one spouse, one relationship. You know what I mean? It's something where it's almost like the focus is only on one, but we'll see. Maybe more partners will come out here, and we'll see what they think. Okay. And we have the 5 of Wands in the reverse. Fire element, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. Okay, let me just get another card and see what else I'm getting before I say what I'm thinking, what I'm getting here. We have the King of Cups, okay. Scorpio. We have the Fool. Wow, okay. And we have the Seven of Pentacles, and she's pregnant. Okay, yeah, uh, definitely getting like one a focus on like one relationship, one partner, and it's almost like yeah, I'm getting just like one partner here, and it's like an energy of like maybe having disagreements or not seeing eye to eye on things, but at the same time not wanting to fight. So you pick partners that don't kind of like pop off. They more try to like diffuse the situation. So this is like a partner or partners, but actually just partner that doesn't like to argue. This is somebody that doesn't like to argue. They like to diffuse the situation. They yeah, this is somebody that doesn't like to get angry or like want to pop off at the mouth and say things that are going to make them maybe regret it later. We have the Seven of Pentacles here, and she's pregnant. And this is, again, that Earth energy, how we have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, of like having that commitment, that togetherness. And here with this Seven of Pentacles here and her being pregnant, I'm definitely getting that, like that family connectedness, um, working it out, working things, building on things. And then we have the Fool here, Pisces energy, definitely felt that at the beginning. Yeah, and then with the King of Cups, Scorpio, I definitely do feel a lot of water energy here. Like I said, instead of feeling like your taste in partners, I'm feeling like it's your taste in a partner and like a one specific person for some reason for you. So maybe you haven't had like a lot of partners or previous like relationships, and it's been just maybe one, but I'm getting like the focus here is kind of like on one person, and they're like seeing this person as being kind of like stable, loving, respectful. Somebody that really puts in the hard work, especially with the Capricorn energy coming here. Definitely, we know Capricorn puts that work in. Hmm. All right, let's get some cards. Let's get some spiritual love here, and let's see. Oh, look, growing closer with these two. It's in the upright because in the reverse it says growing apart, but as I'm cutting it, it's growing closer in the upright. So yeah. Hmm. It's almost like the focus here is like on one person or that one loving relationship. It could be now or it could be in the past. But like I said, I feel like this is one person that the focus is on here. We have foul. Something fishy is going on. Body odor. Ooh, I think Bio One had this card too. So there could be something in the background that, like in the back of their mind, that is like something isn't right here with this person, or it could be that they think this person might have some body odor. They might need to go jump in the shower or something, But this is funny, yeah. So again, they might think there's something going on behind this person not wanting to fight, because we do have it underneath the Five of Wands in the reverse, and the Five of Wands in the reverse doesn't want to fight, doesn't want the conflict, and here with something fishy, like, they maybe think there's something up with that, like why aren't they fighting for it, or why aren't they arguing about it, or why aren't they not defending it, or something like that. We have Cancer, nurturing, protective, and caring, right underneath the King of Cups. Look at that. Okay, Cancer, nurturing, protective care. We definitely do have all the water signs here showing up. Okay, we have Scorpio, we have Pisces, and now we have Cancer. We have all the water signs here. And then with this foul card, it is a fish also. So Pisces energy. We definitely have all the water signs here. Okay, one more, please. One more. Okay. Oh, we got two. Okay, so we have clairtagency, receiving information through touch. Hmm. This could be somebody that has spiritual gifts too, that it has abilities, and they see again as somebody that is very like connected and very like emotionally grounded, especially with the tree here, earth element. And but we have all the water signs here, so I am getting earth and water. And so this could be somebody that they feel is somebody that even can help you calm down when you're upset, even if they just kind of like approach you and give you a hug, that they're able to calm you down. They feel like this is somebody that maybe has like a healing touch too, like their hands are healing, like maybe, you know um there's healing energy here with their hands. Challenging love with this rose. Wow. Challenging love. So it's like the rose is really beautiful, but there's still thorns on it. So there might be some challenges with this person, but again, it's a very like loving energy. And again, it's like whatever problems, this person tries to solve them or diffuse them by not letting them escalate or get bigger. Okay, let's see. Let's get from this over here. Kind of wanted to get more on like your partners or your taste in partners, but I'm just getting one, and I'm kind of like, why am I only getting one partner here? Okay, so we have Mercury in the 5th house, which is Leo's house, with drama. Ooh, okay. Hmm. Maybe they want to see drama, right? Okay, we have Venus in the 9th house, Sagittarius's house, with flirtation. Okay, so now we get some some juicy stuff. We have drama and flirtation, both fire signs, Leo and Sagittarius. Okay, now we got some fire going on here. So with the drama here, I'm also getting, see this now we have like somebody else too. We could have somebody that that was like a previous partner that they felt was drama, somebody that flirted a lot, somebody that was a flirt, a big flirt, and maybe talked to everybody. And that's very Libra energy, right? Libras are the biggest flirts, and they all say the same thing. I don't flirt. I just talk to people. I never flirt. I just talk. And it's the funniest thing because they all say that. They're like, I'm not a flirt. I just talk to people. But they are the biggest flirts. And we do have flirtation here. And Libra to me is always partnership. So we are talking about partnerships here. So there could have been a Libra partner, or your partner, maybe one of these water signs, was saying you're flirting too much, you're doing too much, you're smiling too much, it could even be this person or another partner, but we do have some drama here, like problems with flirting. Maybe you telling them they need to stop flirting, or them telling you like you're just flirting with everybody. You're being too nice to everybody. It's like they're talking, and he's playing his little, I don't know what instrument this is. Looks like a guitar, but it's not. So yeah, it's almost like somebody was telling you like you're too much, like you need to tone it down. And again, it could even be this person still, what I'm picking up on this water energy. This person could have been like, I don't want to fight, I don't want to argue, I want to diffuse the situation, but please stop talking to everybody, stop smiling at everybody. One more, please. Okay. And we have Venus in the 5th house again. We have Leo showing up again, 5th house, with affair. Ooh, okay, look at that. So we have Leo, Sagittarius, Leo again, okay? Venus in the 5th house with affair. Leo energy here, Leo's house. So there could have been some drama over an affair too. Wow, somebody could have accused you of having an affair, or you could have found your partner having an affair. But there's definitely drama here, drama, flirtation, and affair. Wow. So maybe with this challenging love here, that's what it could also be, that somebody said that you were having an affair with their partner. And then here it's underneath this card where she's pregnant. Wow, this is going all kinds of ways now. Like, this is a general reading, okay? So just take what resonates, and if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate, right? But it's going all kinds. I'm seeing like northeast, southwest, like it's going all kinds of ways, like because she's pregnant here. And again, this is like somebody wanting stability. This is somebody like working hard to have this loving relationship, that mutual love, respect, right, connection. But then we have the challenging love here and her being pregnant. So it's like maybe this person, this past, partner maybe cheated on you while you were pregnant, right? Maybe they had this affair while you were pregnant, or it could even be you that they're saying, well, you cheated, you had an affair, and you got pregnant by someone else, or something like that. All this flirtation here. There's definitely drama. There's definitely drama. And again, I don't know if we're focusing on one past relationship or we're doing multiples now, but again, I was just feeling the energy of one relationship. But maybe there's more here, or because there's more people watching and it is a general reading, that it is a lot of like like little different situations for different people here. Whew. Okay, let's go ahead, let's keep moving on. And we did, have that 10 of Pentacles, that wanting to build with you, that wanting that stability. So maybe you do have or did have somebody that wanted that stability with you, that wanted to build with you, but at the same time, it's kind of like they probably had an affair or whatever this situation is going on here. Again, something fishy, right? To where your family and friends were like, well, why aren't they fighting? Why aren't they fighting for this? Or why aren't they standing up for this? Or why aren't they sticking up for this? And you know what I mean? That they're like, something isn't right here. Or why are they not disputing this affair? Or why are they not like saying it's all lies? Or, Hmm. It's almost like I'm also getting the energy of somebody saying, "You're the one I want. You're the one I love, but I messed up. I did something I shouldn't have." You know what I mean? It's kind of that energy too with the drama here. It's almost like them saying, "Damn, like I'm sorry. I did something really foul, something real stinky here. I did something real stinky and wrong to you, and I messed up. But you're the one I want. You're the one I want to build with." It's a house of cards, right? Because we have him, the man and the woman here on top of this house of playing cards, 78. And of course, that house is going to fall because it's just made out of playing cards. So they're about to fall. So yeah, that house is going to fall. Yeah, again, it's like somebody like, oh, I really messed everything up. I love you. You're the one I want, but I did this, I got someone else pregnant. Okay, we have 6 here, and she's like, she has her arms raised up as the car is going. She's like standing up through the sunroof, and she feels free. I mean, you can like look at the image, and almost like she feels like she's free. Like, I'm good. I let go. So yeah, this could have been a past partnership. Where the person was good to you, you were good to them, you were building, and then the house of cards actually ended up falling because they did something foul. Okay, let me get one more, please. Okay. We have 45 breaking down to a 9. What is she reading? Waiting too long, and this is getting old. Yeah, exactly. You waited too long. You're like, this is getting old. 45 breaks down to a 9, 9, the number of completion. And you're like, I'm moving on. This is a challenging love. As much as I built here with you and wanted to build with you, I'm letting go. This is old. This is, going on too long, and I'm about to be free. I'm about to free myself. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we have. Hmm. I'm getting like Western wear too. Like somebody maybe wears Western style clothing. I'm getting Western wear, like wearing a Western shirt, maybe like Texas style, that type of thing, or like a Western hat, maybe boots, something like that. I'm getting somebody wearing Western wear. Okay, 26 break down to an 8 with faith, wishing, praying, and hope. Yeah, yeah. You really did feel like this was it. Like this is the what was going to work out. Like this was the one, but it was a challenging love, and there was a house of cards. Huh. We have 10 breaking down to a 1 with fired up, fuming with rage, overwhelming, explosion of emotions, very angry. I do feel like this could have been your friends and family being fired up like this, having this feeling with this partner, because like I said, I'm feeling like a focus on one partner. And it was kind of like, how could you? Like, how could you do that? How could you invest time and energy with pile 4 and then turn around and do what you did? So I feel like them being fired up, that you have to start new, that you had to start on a new beginning here, right? That you're like, no, I can't, and you had to start new. I feel like your family and friends have like their their focus on one person. I mean, you could have had like all these other partners, right? That were just kind of like whatever, but I feel like their focus is like on this one person. We have Muse. Oh, and it's a red rose, and we do have it here with challenging love, inspired by you listening to music, emotional bond, song, and lyrics. Yeah, like I said, I feel like this person could be like, you're the one I want, but I messed up. You're the one that I connect with, right? You're my muse. You're the one that I love, but it was a challenging love because of whatever happened, whatever they did. Okay, let's get 3 of these. Yeah, I do feel definitely like I feel like your family and friends saying that this person wrapped you up in a drama. They wrapped you up in a situation that like you shouldn't have been like tied into. You know what I mean? Hmm. But again, it was like loving, like it was stable. Like, how do you mess stability up like that? Hmm. Okay. We have cornucopia number 11 in the reverse. Okay, so cornucopia in the reverse. Yeah, again, they had the stability and it's like they lost it. They lost that cornucopia and it's like gone. We have the sun with number 1, Leo energy here. A lot of Leo here. A lot of Leo here. The sun. They lost the sun. They lost everything. That brightest star, right? And we have 22 in the reverse, 22 number of partnerships. It's the yin and the yang. It's in the reverse exactly what was balanced, what was good. Like, they threw it away. They threw it away. Hmm. And it's not like they think your taste in partners is bad. It's just like this was a good partner, a good match, but in the end, they made a wrong choice and they messed it up. So the focus is on them. Like, why did you do that? How could you do that? Hmm. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get some of these cards. This is my friend Raya's deck. I'm going to link her shop in the description. Go ahead and check out her shop. She has a lot of decks in her shop that she's created. She creates really beautiful decks. This is like the older version. Her new updated version is really nice, really beautiful, but this is a great deck. Go ahead and check it out. Check out all her other decks. And also I'm going to link my coupon code here somewhere, Abyss Tarot TT5, so that if you do purchase any of her decks, you can get that 5% discount at checkout. Okay, so go ahead and check out her shop and also use the coupon code, get your discount. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and get 3, please. Okay. And we have Time Traveler, person of non-interest number 47, comes back into people's lives unexpectedly to cause harm, create conflict, or to test others' strength. Wow. So this person that the focus is on could be somebody that is trying to come back around and again and say, you're the one I want. You're my muse. We were good together. We were perfect together, but I messed up. But you're the one I want. So this person could be somebody like trying to come back, but it would just cause more harm than good if they did. Okay, we have person of non-interest number 36. Okay, off with their heads, becomes angry and irritated when others do not follow their lead or others question their authority. Hmm. This is the Queen of Hearts with off with their head. I feel like, yeah, you definitely said off with their head with this person. Um, and again, it was a relationship where you didn't argue or they tried to calm you down, because I do see you as being angry here with off with their heads. I see you being angry and them trying to calm you down and apologize and be sorry or whatever it is. But you're like, no, I can't go back in time here with the time traveler. I can't go back in time and go over this again. Like, why am I going to open my heart to get hurt again and to go through this again? So they might see you, this ex-partner might see you as somebody that's just like angry and maybe needs to let go of the anger, or they're probably thinking once you're not feeling that way anymore, maybe you'll give them another chance or let them back in, into this challenging love. But I don't see that. It's like you definitely freed yourself. You're like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Okay, we have a person of non-interest number 40. Claims double jeopardy, refuses to be accused for a crime they obviously committed again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly. It would probably be just inviting the same situation to repeat itself again, right? If they, again, did say they loved you and you were perfect for each other and you were stable and you were building something together, and they went around and did what they did, and then if you let them back in, it probably is going to repeat itself again, and it's kind of like the person's going to be like, oh, I'm not going to do it this time. This time I won't. And then here we go again. It's that situation returns again and it messes up with the stability. It's like the stability is what gets messed up. Very interesting. Hmm. Yeah, because I'm getting that family and friends are saying this person is going to have a lot of secrets. Like, you're not going to um be able to find out what this person is hiding. Hmm. Oh my god. And I thought this was going to be something good, like a good, situation. But again, I don't feel like you're family and friends are judging you and your taste, because again, it seemed like it was a good match, but it seems like something went off the rails here with this person. All right, well, that's all I have for you. I hope this message resonates, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.